folks, welcome back. So the mini topic for this video will be regarding the difference between a Cancer and a Scorpio. If you think about it, they kind of behave the same. They have, too much similarities that for an average eye, you just don't know the difference, right? So let's see. For a Cancer person, whether female or male, they have this inner need, okay? Inner need to nurture and protect other people, all right? And that inner need is not really that apparent in a Scorpio person. So Scorpio person can be a total loner, like 1% solo rider in this world, doing their thing without that need to try to protect someone close in their heart. Despite that both of them are actually emotional creatures, but Scorpios have learned to control the appearance of it, so you won't necessarily know that that person is experiencing that aspect of emotion. However, when it comes to a Cancerian, you will see that way more readily through their behavior or their form of expression, whatever that is. Both of them are ambitious. However, as far as bulldozing, that's a very funny word. As far as bulldozing and having that, rigid, icy, freezy, go-getting, goal-setter type of trait, Scorpio has it more than the Cancerian. The Cancerian will be very strategic in attaining their goal. However, they will not be that. Think about a CEO, a cool CEO, wanting what they want. That shrewd, cutting-edge type of mannerism, which is way familiar with Scorpio men in power. And what else? Cancerian people, their anger is a very weird one. Why? Because they will be triggered if it is family oriented or emotionally oriented. Okay? If you hit that spot, which they are nurturing, okay, that's the tagline, which they are nurturing, then you're dead meat. Scorpios have a different tendency in terms of vengeance and anger. They will be mad. However, if you reason out and show a logical path to what you did or something, it's not necessarily tagged to the hurting of what we nurture. You got it? So it's different. But for a Cancerian, you should not touch the thing that they nurture, which is usually very family oriented. Despite that both of them are loners at heart, Cancerian people are way more focused in home-based hobbies, home-based activities, and they're really into homes. They love the idea of having their own house. They love the idea of having a family home. That's not necessarily true for Scorpios, alright? That's not necessarily true, because a Scorpio, you can find him in a condominium or a hotel or a boat, and they don't really mind. It's not really a priority to have a home. Okay? What else? Let's see. Someone said, which one would be more successful? I think both of them can be successful. It depends on the other playing planets and the other external, internal factors in their life. For example, my father is a Cancerian, and he is very successful. Very home-based though. Very home-based. Very aloof. Doesn't like getting out from the house. He loves the house. I mean, I'm a Scorpio and I'm not necessarily in love with the house per se. I like to create houses, you know what I mean, or discover new houses. It's not really a emotional attachment to such thing. But for a Cancerian, oh my God, house is truly the heaven. It feels like a little pod, you know, that the pod for the crab. So they love to just, engulf themselves in their little world. And that's what makes a Cancerian the way they are. They're not, well, as I think I've said it in one of the videos, that Scorpios are represented as frozen ice, and Cancers are the water as it is. So they do move on. They're not as rigid, as stubborn as the Scorpios. They do move on. They do look at the next step and just go with it. As long as they don't hurt my family or my home. So we're good. What else? They are the most ones who are affected by the transient moon effect. They get really moody. They really do get really moody when it comes to full moon time. So if you know a Cancer in the full moon, and you have some quarrel with that person, just disappear, okay? Because that person is really moody. From the three people, like the three water signs, the Pisces, Cancerian, and the Scorpio, Pisces is the friendliest of them all. Like when you see them, you really want to be with them. And then comes the Cancerian. They look friendly, but you're not sure if you want to approach the person because they seem to look like an introvert or busy in their own world. And the least friendly of them all, and the one that looks a little bit intimidating, is the Scorpio. So this is something that you can keep in your mind. So I will make more videos about this. I like it. See ya.